Good day, everyone. Welcome back to this edition of Our Positive Word. It's a pleasure to see you again. Thank you for joining me. Feeling inadequate? Well, I'm here today to just encourage us about the feelings of inadequacy that is a reality. That's a feeling that we're not good enough. This feeling of inadequacy is a fact for every one of us at some point in our lives. It's a state of mind when we think that our best is not good enough. Many things can cause such thoughts to drop into someone's mind. Sometimes our parents, our teachers, the people around us, or the people who we consider to be important, but they do not appreciate or affirm us, or when they compare us negatively to someone else. When we go through unpleasant experiences, we tend to blame ourselves and feel like it's because we're inadequate, we're not good enough. If one is not careful, inadequate feeling can result in colossal permanent damage, which I have witnessed in my line of work. I've seen several people with impressive potentials that would have been of great benefit to the world, but they're such damaged personalities that they only just dwell in the unpleasantness of life that they have decided. There are not enough statistics that demonstrate or present the number of lives this paralyzing emotion has destroyed. The feeling of inadequacy is a pandemic, and I just hope and pray that God will step in and do what only He can do to help people begin to see themselves better as His word suggests. In 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 5, we're told that our sufficiency is of God. It is in God that we find fulfillment, contentment, satisfaction. He's the one who makes us adequate. We must come to terms that outside of God, we are inadequate. It is His strength and grace that make us qualified in all area of our life. His Spirit helps us to accept ourselves and see ourselves through His eyes. When you stop looking at yourself through God's eyes, you will feel inadequate. Many biblical heroes also struggled with inadequacy, yet they were able to move past those and were used mightily by God. Those heroes overcame their fears. They stepped out in faith, depending on God for their successes. And so can you, my friend. I've heard that God does not call the qualified, but He qualifies the called. Through His Spirit, He will erase feelings of inadequacy in any aspect it exists in us. So whether you feel inadequate, not qualified, God can make you qualified. He can make you feel adequate because He has chosen us. 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9 tells us the last part. My strength is made perfect in weakness. It is God's strength. My grace is enough. It is all you need. My strength comes into your point of weakness. When we get to the end of ourselves, God steps in. He wants us to depend on Him. He wants us to look to Him. Feeling inadequate will not help. It doesn't change the situation. That's just it. You have to step out and trust God. Depend on Him. Be reminded that our God is not limited by age, sex, race, physical, academic, social, intellectual, financial, material, or political status. Do you nurse inadequate emotions? How have they made your dreams come through? What has been positive with those inadequate feelings? I suggest that you let go of those feelings and welcome the Spirit of God, who will embolden you to recognize your gifts and talents. He will show you how to put them to good use for your own benefit and to the glory of God. Feeling inadequate? I recommend you turn to God. Go to your helper. Go to the one who knows you through and through and can give you contentment and satisfaction and make you see that you're qualified in his eyes. I thank you for joining me today. Until I come your way again, it's goodbye for now. God bless you.